Here's 5 things I hate about the BMW 330e. First things first is the engine warm-up. So in normal cars, whenever you start your car, you just chill for a bit. You don't really rev up your engine until your engine warms up. But in this car, when you start the car in the morning, there's no cold start. So the car starts its electric motor first. So your engine will get started maybe when you're on the highway or you want to go faster, you're not in your neighborhood anymore, which is an ideal place for your engine to warm up. You'll get on the highway and you'll probably not pay attention and rev up your engine when it's cold. And that's a recipe for disaster. Whenever your engine is cold, the oil inside the engine is very thick, doesn't lubricate very well, so you always have to wait for your engine to warm up. And I wish BMW put a button in the car or something, or just start the car, or at least do the cold starts in the morning, wait for the engine to warm up, and then cut the engine back off. It is what it is. The only workaround around it is to put your car in sports mode and in sports gear and that way you'll force the car to start the engine. You'll drive the car a little bit, but it's a very manual and annoying way to warm up your engine. And I wish BMW had a better solution for it. Bonus point. Whenever you park your car and you're getting out of the car automatically shuts off. There's no way for you to have the car running and you being out of the car. Why can't this just be a normal car where you can get out of the car and the engine could still be running? I get it, BMW wanted to save fuel, wanted it to be economical, wanted it to be safe. There's a workaround for it, which is to subscribe to AJ Drives. BMW told me that whoever is subscribed to this channel gets to basically like enjoy having their car running whenever they are out of the car. Smooth way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Basically, if you want to have your engine running while you're out of the car, you need to do a few things. First of all, you need to be in sports mode. See, even the engine doesn't even turn on with the door open. So you close the door, you start the car, you put it in sports mode, you rev it. Now the engine is on. Okay, need to put on my seat belt. So the engine won't turn off if your seat belt is on. So if you want to work on your engine with the engine running or do any of those stuff, this is the work around it. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not very happy about it. So the second reason that I hate this car is the battery range. Don't get me wrong, the battery works great in traffic. It works great when you're doing speeds like I am right now, 70, 80 kilometers per hour or 50, 60 miles per hour. But the range is just too short. I've been driving for the past like 5 minutes, and if you have a look around here, over here, battery percentage just keeps dropping. I just dropped below 10% and the engine kicked in. I've only been driving the car on the battery for the past 5 to 10 minutes, and it came down from 50 to 60% up to 9%, which is kind of useless if you're asking me. It's the F30 330e. These cars are not being produced anymore. This is quite an accurate representation of what you're getting. All of the cars that you'll be buying in this range will be second-hand cars or pre-owned cars. So BMW claims that the batteries have 30 to 40 kilometers of range. I would say that's more like 20 to 30. You're gonna have to plug in the car whenever you get the chance. Otherwise, just relying on the car to charge the battery by itself is kind of defeating the purpose of having batteries in the first place, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a car YouTuber. Hey bro.
Oh, hi.
I have some stuff for you.
What stuff?
You're looking to buy, right?
Yeah, you can pass me the stuff, man. Ooh,
you want a rim job or a happy ending?
I want a rim job, dude. Hold on. How much? Hold on, let me give you some cash right here. Here's the money. Oh, I want to get some rim job. Hell yeah. Links in the description. By the way, you're on the wrong side of the road. Oh, it's a BMW. Never mind. Bye. Bye. Thanks for the rim job. Woo! Rim job, baby.
Another reason I hate this car is since BMW launched this car in 2012, they did not have hybrid in mind, or they did not design this car as a hybrid first. This car has a very small boot because the battery is literally in the trunk, is in the floor of the trunk. This trunk is very small, and that could be annoying if you're doing a lot of traveling, or if you're doing a lot of long distance road trips, because who doesn't want a bigger trunk? So if trunk space is a deal breaker for you, go for a different 330e. This car is not for you. Another thing I hate about this car is the brakes. As I've said it in a previous video, you can click up here to watch. These brakes are too small and they overheat quickly. There's another reason why I hate the brakes. So since this car is a hybrid, it has a very weird brake pedal feel. And if you're not used to it, you might be wondering what the hell is going on. So apparently when you press the brake pedal for the first half of it, you're just doing regen braking. You can see right here, and you're not using your brake pads. And for the rest of the pedal, when you press it, you're actually using your brake pads. That's very good because you get to save brake pads, but that means that your brakes feel really weird, and there's like this very soft beginning, and then it gets hard. But anyways, I prefer the brakes on the normal F30 over this. Another reason that I absolutely hate this car is that it's quite back heavy. So the rear end of this car has an extra 200 kilos of batteries in it, and that means that the car's weight balance is a little off, in my opinion. You can correct me if I'm wrong with your stats or whatever, but this car does not take hard corners like a normal F30 does. It's a little understeery and it's a little glitchy because of how sharp the throttle is. So you can't treat this like a normal non-hybrid F30 like whenever you want in terms of handling, otherwise you're gonna end up in a ditch. Also, this car's engine for some reason starts and stops all the time when you're driving, and it's kind of annoying. You just keep looking at the meter, and it just goes to battery only, which is the ready section, and then starts up, and then you kind of feel it or hear it, but then it stops again, but then it starts again, and it kind of annoys me sometimes. Shit. Holy shit, this car is fast.
Oh my god! He smoked you, no! Oh my god. The Range Rover is like, what the hell are you guys doing?